Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 1050. My name is Christina, and today's episode I'm showing you the Lawn Fawn Gleeful Gardens stamp and die sets. Today I am showing you the Gleeful Gardens set from Lawn Fawn Stamps. This is the stamp set here. You get some of the different garden, the flower and birds and snails, as well as some greetings. And then you can get the coordinating dies that cut out all of the different shapes. So here are a few cards I made, and what I did was I sprayed the background of my card, and then I used just one of the shapes with the message. So here's a little flower with bonjour, and I colored the flowers in using the Lawn Fawn inks, which I will get to shortly. And then I put a little bit of glossy accents just over the flower, and it just makes it raised up and a little shine. Here I love you so much, but this time instead of coloring the mushrooms, I cut them out of some Lawn Fawn paper. And then sorry I'm late with the little snail that again I colored with the inks and put some glossy accents on his little shell. I'm going to show you how I made them. So I have a card here. It's watercolor paper. I'm going to use two different green distress inks, cracked pistachio and mowed lawn. And just give them a couple spritz. I might want a little bit more of the crack showing through. Put it there. And then I can even just take my paper towel, blot off some excess. I might put a little bit more on. And I'm going to set it aside. Got a little bit of spray on my mat. So now I have this little bird, and when I use the die cuts with the stamps, I like to cut out the die cut first, and then I stamp onto it because you can see through the stamps to see where you're going to stamp. And I use the archival ink to stamp, so it is waterproof. So I'm going to use a couple inks. Lawn Fawn has a variety of ink pads to coordinate with their papers. This one is Wild Rose. And I'm going to just put a little bit on my craft mat. And then I have Fake Tan. Put a little bit down. I'm going to just spritz a little water. I got some already on my bird when I spritzed the water, but that's okay because we're going to be and I'm just using it to paint in my little bird. So it's really quick. Just like that, you now have a painted bird. You can wipe off this ink. I'm going to give my card a quick dry. Just dry up some of that ink. So I'm going to probably put my bird there. Going to use sorry I'm late. So I'm going to sort of decide because it's longer. I think I'll stamp it like that and just sort of put the bird to the side like this. I'm using archival ink again for stamping. You want to just make sure the whole thing gets pressed down. Then I'm going to glue my little bird down. My glue is plugged up again. And then I'm going to just take some glossy accents as the last step and just put it all over the bird, and it just makes that bird stand out a bit more. I like to use these mini bottles of glossy accents because I find a bottle lasts you so long. And there we have our cute little card using the Gleeful Gardens stamp and die sets from Lawn Fawn Stamps. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm going to be showing you some texture paste from Ranger. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.